Let's talk about eavesdropping. As in the normal usage of the word, digital eavesdropping is the act of listening in on not just voice communication, but it also refers to tapping in on data packets as well. So in the same way that you would listen in on a phone conversation, eavesdropping in an IT security sense is actually being able to sniff around in a network, and it's actually known as packet sniffing, and seeing if you can actually intercept and look at the data packets traveling around a network. So that is what hackers can do, eavesdrop. A honeypot is a really cool concept, and it's essentially a trap that lures would-be attackers into a false area designed primarily to capture them. So this is away from your live production environment, but it will look very much like your production environment. So it's cleverly set up and it looks like it's got very valuable looking data in there, but actually all the data is imitation stuff. And your hapless hacker will spend hours trying to hack into it, even though that stuff is worthless. The other thing that a honeypot can be is an entire fake network environment made to look exactly like your live production environment, with the sole purpose of keeping your hacker busy and allowing the security team to know that cyber criminals are looking into getting into their system. You should, of course, be familiar with this term now, malware, and I hope it's not through personal experience. Literally, the term is short for malicious software. And this is nasty software that really just tries to infect your computer with a view to causing as much damage as possible, destabilizing your system or locking up your system entirely, or indeed just stealing valuable data from you. Examples of malware include worms, Rootkits, which is software that allows the attacker to remotely take control of your computer, because Rootkits hits directly at your operating system. So that's Rootkits. It's software designed primarily to take control of your operating system, therefore remotely being able to control your computer. Another type of malware is ransomware, of course, which is, as I said earlier, currently the most popular form. Ransomware infects your computer, locks it up, and then holds it hostage until you meet a demand for payment. The ransom for freeing your computer usually is deposited into a Bitcoin account, so by its very nature is going to be untraceable. You really need to be familiar with the term penetration testing or pen testing, because basically a pen tester uses the same sorts of tools that a hacker might use to enter your system. So in fact, penetration tester is the same as an ethical hacker, and they would bring to bear the same tools and techniques of attack which a cyber criminal might use to infiltrate your system or cause damage to your system. But they've been hired for the purpose of doing so. So this is an ethical hacker. But in this way, when they use the same tools, they can discover any weaknesses and flaws within your network and quickly patch those up, make you aware of them, patch those up before a true attacker gets to know about that vulnerability.